I love a good chicken katsu, but I always think there could be more flavor. I'm gonna show you how to get the best of both worlds. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Marwin. Excited about today's dish. I'm making chicken katsu, which is a Japanese version of breaded chicken cutlets. You probably had it a million times, called it something else. I'm gonna add a slight twist, add a little Caribbean vibe to it like I do. Marinate the chicken in Haitian Epis, which is a seasoning base similar to sofrito, Trinidad green seasoning. But it's gonna give it like a little bit of heat, a little bit of earthiness, a little bit of herbs, all in like bundled like a really good flavor. Also gonna season it with some allspice and paprika as well as some salt and pepper. Allspice is one of those spices that's used heavily in the Caribbean, particularly like places like Jamaica. If you think about jerk chicken, it's a key component. Anyway, I think you're gonna love the dish. Looking forward to it. Let's get to cooking. I start by making my Haitian Epis, which is like a seasoning base similar to a sofrito, Trinidad green seasoning, or your Holy Trinity if you're familiar with Cajun cooking. But basically, it's a very herb based with a lot of fresh vegetables and peppers that you add to dishes, particularly like a lot of soup and stews. You get a lot of flavor, but you blend it up, you get the color and texture that you want, and use it in a lot of different dishes. Obviously, I'm going to use it here in this chicken katsu dish to marinate and season my chicken, but you can use it for other dishes as well. For the chicken, I'm just going to pound it out. You can use a meat mallet, or you can go just basic caveman style and just start using a skillet, which is what I do here. Either works as long as you get it pounded to a nice consistency so your chicken cooks evenly and quickly. This is a quick fry, not a long fry, so you want to make sure your chicken is thin enough. For me, I'm going to marinate my chicken overnight with the Epis. If you don't have as much time, marinate as long as you can, as long as you can afford to, and then go from there. I like to mix it, make sure that there's seasoning all throughout the chicken. So, just kind of give it a nice massage and you're ready to go. Once you're ready, you can prepare your station. I start by making a nice little egg wash. Simple, just 2 eggs beat together to a nice consistency, and I'll use that to kind of help with the coating. I like to season as I go, so I season both my all-purpose flour with my spice mix, as well as season the pancake breadcrumbs with the same seasoning mix. So I start by putting the marinated chicken in the flour and getting a nice coating on both sides, and then I'm going to dip it into the egg wash so that the breadcrumbs can easily stick to the chicken, and I get that nice crunchy exterior, right? And so that marinade has helped to tenderize the chicken, so I'm going to have a nice juicy tender chicken as well as a breaded crunchy crispy chicken on the outside. So just make sure you get it well coated as I do. Take your time, no need to rush it. Slow down, baby, ain't going nowhere. All right, so now I got my chicken coated, and I can start to get my fryer going. I got my fryer preheated to about 375 degrees because it will cool once you start adding chicken to it. And so I want it to cook somewhere between 350 degrees to 375 degrees. Look at that. I think we're ready to go now, nice and coating with the breadcrumbs, right? Be generous with the breadcrumbs because you will lose some. So try to get a nice coat, right? You feel that crisp, that's gonna be nice. And so that's really it. I'm gonna let my chicken fry on both sides for about 3 minutes or so. Depending how much oil you add to the skillet, you may be able to get by just without having to flip it. But for me, I was a little short on my vegetable oil, or you can use peanut oil, whatever you use. So I'm gonna have to flip it and cook on both sides. You don't want to cook too high heat. You don't want to cook too long because the chicken will get dry, or you can burn the bottom potentially. So here I am, cooking and flipping. I got my chicken good to go. You can see the green from the Epis coming through from it visually. There's a lot of flavor in that, so don't worry. It'll all be cooked through, and you'll have this delicious tender chicken when it's all said and done. Give you a nice little close up. You can see how the chicken is, really coming together. I like that golden color on the outside, and that's going to be so crispy that you're going to enjoy this chicken as much as I have the previous time I tried it. that's it. There's nothing more to do at this point except for to allow the chicken to cool a little bit. I like a nice grate with a baking sheet. You can hear the crispiness coming through on the crunch there, so I'll be quiet. Just let you listen to it. So big crunches there. I'm going to serve mine as is with some rice and beans. I'm going to top this with some Haitian pickles, which is like a Haitian pickled cabbage or pickled cabbage with a nice kind of habanero base pickling brine. It helps to kind of cut through the fat with the chicken, the breaded chicken. So you have this nice, delicious dish that's easy to come together. So yeah, enjoy this one as you, if you make it, please leave some feedback. Definitely like, comments, but more importantly, please hit that subscribe button and get recipes weekly from me. Thank you. Peace out.